Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about how to stay productive by setting intention. Whenever we do something, we are naturally setting intention. Say you want to go to the movies, or you want to eat, or you want to go to bed. We're always setting intention to do things. And so how we can use setting intention to be more productive, there's a lot of ways that we can do this because, like I said, we're naturally doing this when we want to eat, when we want to hang out with our friends, whatever we want to do. If we want to do it, we'll set our intention to do that thing, and then eventually we will do it. But sometimes it can be really hard to be productive when it comes to setting intention for our goals or our desires or whatever we're trying to do. So the first thing that you can do to help you be more productive in setting intention on achieving a task or a goal is by setting block time. And I like to do this, and I definitely can work on it more, but you go and you set blocks of time throughout your day to where you're going to do those specific tasks throughout your day. And I like to do this when it comes to my homework and other goals that I have, to where I'll set out like 2-hour periods to do my homework, and then I will set out another couple hours to do my business or whatever else I have going on for that day. And this just allows me to, instead of just working on a task for as long as it takes me, I'm able to break it up in chunks, and I can do it throughout the week. Because it's one thing if you're gonna do your task all day. If you do it like that, then you kind of feel like once you're finished with that task, then you've kind of wasted your other day, to where you don't have time to really work on your other tasks. And so if you have block time where you are doing a specific task, and then once that time ends, you move on to another task, you're able to accomplish more things throughout your day. Instead of spending multiple hours working on one task, you can work on multiple tasks within multiple hours throughout your day. And so you should try implementing this if you want to be able to have more freedom and time freedom in your day to be able to do a bunch of things. Whereas if you aren't setting blocks of time, then you are kind of wasting time to do other things. Because with me, I've spent hours on hours working on like homework or business projects in only one thing, where I have multiple classes or I have multiple business projects that I need to work on. But because that homework for that one class or that one business project, I was working on that for the entire day, I wasn't able to do my other homework for my other classes or do my other business projects, because the ones that I was working on took up most of my time. And by the time that I was finished, I was already tired and I didn't want to work on anything else. So once you start setting blocks of time, you will start to be able to accomplish more things at a quicker and more efficient rate. The next way to setting intention to be more productive is doing a release and set intention meditation before you do something. So the next time you're going to have a block of time where you're going to work on a task, I would highly recommend that you do this meditation. And it's super easy, and it's only a couple minutes really. So what you want to do is you want to sit down and get comfortable and just start focusing on your breathing. And after like a minute or so, start to just mentally repeat the word release. So close your eyes and just say release, release, and say it, you can say it out loud or just say it in your mind, whatever works for you and your environment. But you want to focus on any mental or physical tension, and just keep focusing and repeating the word release and focusing on that tension and just letting that tension go. And then once you feel that tension release from your body, then you need to focus on whatever you're going to be working on next, and focus and just visualize whatever your next task is. Visualize you doing that task and completing everything that you need to complete within that block of time, so that when you're actually doing that task, you are now focused on it because you've already visualized yourself doing it. You already know what you need to do. So once you start visualizing and letting go of all that tension, that's going to help you go into your next block of time, and it's going to help you be more productive, because now you're going to have a general focus or direction of where you're trying to go for that block of time. And during these blocks of time, you want to make sure that you are removing all distractions, whether it's your phone, turn off the TV, whatever else is going to distract you, you want to make sure that you remove those, because it's super easy to be, like in my case, it's super easy to work on business or homework and just kind of get bored and look at my phone. So you want to make sure that you take away all possible distractions so you can optimize your productivity to the max possible amount. The next way to really be productive and setting intention for a task that you're trying to do is by writing out your tasks or your goals the night before you're supposed to do it. So say I have things that I need to get done tomorrow. I want to make sure that I'm writing these things down tonight, because upon waking up, I'm already ready to hit the ground running. I have a list of things that I need to do, which allows me to, like I said, wake up and just immediately take action. Whereas if you were to wake up and then write down your goals for the day, then you're already kind of slow. You're already behind the game, because you have to write your goals and then work on your thing. Whereas you can just wake up and already have your goals in mind, your tasks written down for the day, and you can take action on it immediately. And so this also helps with, if you're writing your goals down the same day as you're trying to achieve them, then it's easier to get distracted. And I found that to be very true with myself, to where I'm like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. But really you want to focus on your big 3 tasks for the day, because we all have a lot of things that we got to do, but focus on the 3 things that your day will absolutely suck if you don't get these 3 things done. So focus on your main 3. Don't make a list of 20 things that you have to get done, because your day will get super overwhelming and it'll be a lot harder and more stressful for you, because you'll just be running out of time because you have so much stuff to get done. So just focus on like really a max of 3 things to accomplish in that day. So write it down the night before, and when you wake up the next morning, you'll already have a list of things to do and you'll be ready to go. The last thing that you can really do to enhance your productivity and setting intention is by waking up early. And I know a lot of people aren't morning people, but once you start waking up at 4:35, basically before 6, you are ahead of the game, because most people don't even wake up at this time. They like to sleep in till like 8 or 9, 10, even later than that. And once you start waking up earlier, you're more productive because you have less distractions. You know, not a lot of people are awake at that time, so you can't really text or use social media with anyone, because most people are asleep at that time. And when you're waking up early with an intention to accomplish a goal, if you wrote down your goals the night before and you're waking up early, that allows you more time in the day to accomplish your goals. And it allows you, like I said, more time in the day so you can have the time to work on your goals. Because when you're working on your tasks all day long, then your day is just flying by. But even that extra couple hours in your day to accomplish your goals, that'll help you alleviate time and give you more freedom to be able to do whatever you want in the afternoon or evening. Because in my experience, when I'm working on my stuff all day long, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. rolls around super fast, and it's just about time for me to go to bed in a few hours after that, and I just feel like my day is shot. But once I wake up early, maybe around 4:30 or 5, then that way instead of waking up at 7 or 8 and going to bed at like 8 or 9 p.m., I can wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. and go to bed at that same time, but now I have more time to work on my goals. And so you should start implementing waking up earlier, and it doesn't have to be so dramatic as 4 or 5. If you're waking normally up at 6 or 7, maybe just try a little early, like 5:30. So just any extra time that you can get will give you that slight edge of being able to achieve more with your goals. So along with setting your goals the night before and setting block time and doing the release and setting intention meditation, you're going to be very productive, because you will now have a direction or focus that you're trying to go towards. Whereas if you're just waking up super late in the day and you are writing your goals down the same day, or maybe you're not even writing your goals down for the day, it's not going to be as productive, because you're just kind of going off of your head, and you could have a bunch of distractions. Maybe your phone is blowing up or whatever, the TV is on. You're going to have a lot of distractions. So that's why it's super important to set your intention the night before. Write down your tasks before you go to bed. Wake up early to give you even more time to accomplish your goals. Set your block time and do your meditations before you do that block time, and remove all distractions. This is seriously gonna help you be more productive in whatever you're trying to achieve. So this is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this content, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Check the links down below in the description for more information. If you have any questions, ask me on Instagram at Shawn Sewell-Snyder. Thanks for watching and have a great day.